After you install the SmartAire power damper, the next step is to set it up. I'm going to go through a control overview. At the top here, we have the adjustment mode. You want to make sure that that's not set to the damper adjustment mode, so just set it to 1, 2, or any letter. Below that is the percent on timer. We just want to make sure that's not set to the off position. Just pick a spot in the middle there to put it. Below that we have the terminal block. We don't have that plugged in right now. And then below that we have the LED indicator. That will tell us the status of the unit and any error codes that it may have. I have the terminal block here that we already have pre-wired. So when we plug it in, it'll actually turn the ventilation damper on. You want to make sure that this remote switch here is turned to the on position, and this orientation that's in the down position. So we'll plug it in and the unit will go through a setup mode. And we want to allow the damper to go through this fully through the setup mode before doing anything else. This sets its 0 position so the damper knows where it's at. And then it'll also activate some relays to turn the fan on and fan off. We heard that click. That's the relay turning on. The fan on the dehumidifier is turning on. And then you'll see it close, and then the relay will click and the damper will turn off. Here's the click, fan's turning off. So now the setup mode is fully complete. The next step would be to set up your airflow. We're going to adjust the damper position to reach the correct amount of CFM that you want. We have to have the blower running on the dehumidifier to get the airflow going through it. To do this, we're going to put a jumper wire in between the R and Y terminal. That'll give us a call for ventilation. That'll be constant. That way we can do our measurements. Just verify that the blower actually did turn on. The next step would be to take the mode adjustment dial and turn it counterclockwise to the damper adjustment mode. Now that we have it in that position, the run percentage timer will actually be the position of the damper. So we can adjust the damper position by simply turning this knob, and you can see the damper actually starts to move. So you want to have your airflow measuring devices hooked to the duct. You can turn this knob to achieve the correct CFM for your application. Once you've achieved that, you'd want to turn the mode adjustment knob off the damper adjustment position. There's 7 positions. The first 2 are for ASHRAE 62.2. The other ones are for more comfort modes for your area of the country. So we'll turn that off. And when we do that, it will hold your damper position setting. Then after that, you want to adjust your runtime percentage. So your damper position is already set, so now we can turn on this. And what this will do is you can set it to intermittent or continuous run, depending on how much CFM that you want. After that's set up, you want to remove your jumper wire, so it'll run off the internal programming in the unit. Once you've removed the jumper wire, the next step would be to make sure the integrated remote switch that's on the terminal block here is set to the on position. After that, the unit is properly set up and ready to go.